At this time, without further ado, I'd like to bring out Steve Rossiter. Like I said before, former Jakes winner, coordinator, Queen of Peace, currently the IABO rules interpreter, retired firefighter. Steve?
Thanks, Mike. Thank you. As Mike said, I did play CYO basketball back in early 70s. Coached CYO in the 90s when my boys were playing, and I've been reffing high school basketball for over 30 years now. Each week during the winter, there's a fire department league and a police officer league over at the CYO, and every Tuesday morning, I get there early, go into the office. What happened this weekend, Mike? And I get the horror stories. I hear from Dave all the time, in the text, emails. We got to remember this game's for the kids. Nobody's making money doing this, at least not that I know of, but we're really here for the kids. Just want to start with one thing. A lot of people may not be aware of this. I just became aware of this when I was at a meeting in Cape Cod back in September. New York State has passed a law now. It is a law. If a child, high school age or under, shows or has symptoms of a concussion and is removed from a game, this is any sport, if the official feels that that child is showing signs or has symptoms of a concussion, or a coach, and that child is removed from the game, that child cannot play again that day. It is now a New York State law. So if an official says, Coach, this player is showing signs of a concussion, I'm taking him out of the game. It doesn't matter if the head physician is on your coaching staff. That child cannot come back in a game. And if you allow that child to come back in a game, you better have a good lawyer, because you will be sued. Okay? Other states have not enacted this law. Other states, they can come back in a game with a letter from a doctor or certain physician status. But in New York State, they cannot come back in a game. So if you feel the child has a concussion, you better not let them play, obviously. Okay? Are there any questions on that about concussions? I'm not a doctor. Okay, no, serious. It is a good question. A kid bangs his head, and you go over to him and say, son, are you okay? He goes, yeah, Merry Christmas. Something like that. Or, hey, what's your name? Santa Claus. What sport are you playing? Hockey. Things like that, that does show signs of potentially a concussion. They don't know where they are, they don't know their name. Their eyes are rolling in their head, okay? Things of that nature. Okay, when I first started my career as an official, it didn't get off to a good start. I had just started, as Mike said, I was a fireman. I had just started with the fire department. I played high school basketball, played college basketball, felt I knew the rules. I didn't go to all the classes, felt by Mr. Jack Kriegsman, was the interpreter on Staten Island way back when. I don't have to go. I played, I know the rules. No, I didn't know the rules. Didn't pass the test. And I said, you know what, I want to be an official. Got that rule book, fell in love with the rule book. Learned the rules, inside and out. It helps you as a coach to know the rules. Okay? Not to circumvent the rules, but there are a lot of things in a rule book when you actually learn the rules that you can use and benefit you as a coach and your team during a game. Many years ago, I was at a camp to become a better official. And it was a high school coach as one of the guest speakers. And when he got done, he said, is there any questions? I said, Coach, I have a question for you. He said, what's the question? How well do you know the rules? He's like, well, I think I know the rules. So he really couldn't answer the question because he didn't know the rules. He admitted not knowing the rules, that's our job. So he kind of agreed with me, yeah, maybe I shouldn't argue that much. How many coaches in here have lost a game because of the official's call? Raise your hand, please. Wow. Usually you get a lot of hands on that one. I'm impressed with that. That's good. Okay. What would happen if during your game, while you're coaching, every time the ref ran past you, he says, Coach, 23's not playing well, take him out. Next time down the court, Coach, 2-3's not working, switch to 2-1-2. Coach, he's got no hustle, get him out of the game. Coach, you need a timeout. Put 22 in the game, he's good. If that happened the whole game, would Mike or Dave or John get a phone call probably during that game? I would think so. But to some people, some coaches, feel that they need to do that the whole game. Talk to the referee. I know when I'm refereeing, if you're talking to me the whole game, you're not saying anything. And that's what we teach our referees. If that coach is going to say something on every play of the game, they're not saying anything. You should be coaching. Like the refs, I'm not saying we're not perfect. The guys that are making hundreds of thousands of dollars a year to referee basketball, if they maybe made a mistake, they get to go look at videotape during the game and maybe correct it. So obviously nobody's perfect, and we all know that. But it's better just to coach, because when the coaches get riled up, what that does is get the fans. Grandma, grandpa, mom, dad. Now they think they have to yell. And they don't know the rules. Other things during a game, you hear sometimes from the coach. Ref, we got 5 team fouls, they have none. What do you tell them? I've had it told to me, and I just looked at the coach and said, Coach, obviously you think I'm cheating. No, I don't mean that. Well, what do you mean by that? We've seen, me and my partner or partners have seen them commit 5 fouls, or your team commit 5 fouls, and the other team hasn't fouled yet. Should we just make something up? Is that going to make you happy? We'll cheat and make up fouls? Because your team is playing very aggressive and they're not. You're playing man-to-man, they're playing zone. Sometimes that leads to difference in fouls. I don't need to know how many team fouls there are. I just want to give an example of a play that could happen. Okay, it's going to look weird, and maybe it's a violation, maybe it's not. I got a rebound. The defender's standing right there. I throw the ball over the defender's head. And I can go down court for a layup. Did I do anything wrong? How many people think I did something wrong? I committed a violation. Couple? Okay, I did nothing wrong. I got a rebound. Started my dribble by throwing the ball. The ball hit the floor, and then I continued dribbling the basketball. Did nothing wrong. When that happens in the gym, all the people in the stands are going to be yelling, self-pass. That's not, can't do that. Because it doesn't look right. So People think it's wrong. It's not. I was at a camp yesterday evaluating new referees, and a player had picked up his dribble, went to throw the ball, fumbled it, hit over here, he stepped over there, and batted the ball. The people that were watching the game started yelling that it was not legal. The referee blew the whistle. During the break, the evaluators would, why'd you blow the whistle? Well, the people were yelling. Well, the people don't know the rules. That was a legal play. He fumbled the ball, he's allowed to recover his fumble. It's what they can or cannot do if they recover their fumble. Yeah, I know that rule, but they were yelling. We can't let the fans, as we tell our referees, because they don't understand the rules. Some do, obviously. But we can't let fans or coaches' reactions govern the way we referee the game if we know the rule. What happens when a ball hits the top of the backboard? Inbounds or out of bounds? Inbounds. Top of the backboard is part of the backboard. It is inbounds. A lot of people think it's out of bounds. You can't hit the piping or the supports, but if it hits the top of the backboard and rolls back towards the basket, it's legal. Okay, I'm not going to do a lot of rules, but what I'm trying to explain is that a lot of things happen in the game that people think are violations, but they're not. When can a player lift their pivot foot? So many times you see a player that dribbles the basketball, stops, they're pivoting, they lift their pivot foot, and everybody screams, travel, walk. They didn't walk. It's not a walk until he puts it back down if he's still holding a basketball. But this is what gets people in the stands going, gets certain coaches going, and then it carries over to the official. It's a lot easier to referee a game, obviously, with nobody complaining. There's full concentration to be refereeing the game. I know when I ref, coaches that talk all the time, they're not talking to me in the sense that I don't listen to a word they say. Coaches that have very little to say, when they say something, they're speaking loudly to me. And Joe Nesh, I know he's gone, so it's not even, and I'm not reffing college anymore, but when you ref his games, if he said something to you, and just like he said, he would never scream across the court or anything. He would wait until you come around, and he may say something, and then you say, you know what, maybe I did miss that. He may be right. Because he had that respect among officials because the way he dealt with officials. And there's a lot of coaches like that. A lot of coaches are like that. Now, when they say something, you're going to say, man, I may have blown it. Does anybody have any questions on anything? All right. Dave does a great job with the refs. And he is a great official. He doesn't know the rules though. And you can ask him and he will tell you because I get the texts and the emails from Dave about the rules, but he knows how to officiate the game. And that's just as important as knowing the rules too. How to deal with the coaches, how to deal with the players, etc. All right, I just want to enjoy the season. They're always fun. I always always had a great time when I was coaching, and enjoy it. And just remember, it's all about the kids. Thank you.